How's everybody doing? You guys excited to be here? I want to thank you for coming out to our very first ever Easter FX. This will be kind of like Jingle Jam, what we do at Christmas time. If you've been to Jingle Jam, this is kind of like that, but like an Easter version. And this is one of my favorite times of the year. I love Easter. Spring is in the air. You guys excited to be here? Let me hear you. Either someone's really excited or they might be hurt. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to check that out. I'm sorry. Give me just 1 second. Hello? Anyone back here? You okay? Hello?
Wee! This is so much fun!
What's going on out here? What is...
Wee!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Braden.
Yeah.
Park it right here.
Okay, okay.
Explain to me. I heard you. Was that you screaming backstage?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you be still for just a second?
No.
Okay. Leave that alone. That's for the Kiddie Campus kids.
Okay.
I thought you were hurt. Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not hurt.
That was pretty dramatic. Mm-hmm. Okay. What are you so excited about?
Oh, Easter FX, of course. Why aren't you so excited for
I'm
Easter
excited,
FX?
but and I mean these folks are excited too. But you can't stop moving.
I know I can't. Why can't you stop moving?
I'm not moving. You're the one who's moving.
I know. You should start moving around. Come on, help me move around.
I'm
move,
good.
Move.
Okay. Stop for just.
High five.
No.
Okay.
Leave your scooter there. Okay. See, I'm right here. I'm like excited, but I'm pacing myself so that later on in the show I have energy when to cheer on the kids and things like that. So I'm chill. You guys know what I'm saying? We're chill. Okay. But I don't know what the word is. Okay. You cannot stop moving. You're restless. What has you so hyped up?
So, you told me it's kind of your fault,
What?
Yeah, it's really your fault. You told me Easter FX, right?
Yeah.
A lot of kids, a lot of kids, a lot of Kiddie Campus, a lot of parents, people from all around the community. So,
okay.
I had to get really excited.
Well, I got to say, you've exceeded my expectations so far. You're pretty amped up.
Yeah. And it's a funny story, actually. So you said what time it was. It's actually during my nap time, so I couldn't take my nap today. So I went to Myers to look around, and energy drinks were on sale.
Oh, no.
So I bought 10 of them.
10?
Yeah. So like 5 minutes later, I looked at all my cans, and I only had 5 left. I don't know what happened.
You drank 5 energy drinks in about 5 minutes?
Yeah. Well, I mean, didn't you drink 5 energy drinks in 5 minutes? I have some more backstage. Do you want one?
No.
Well, you sure?
No.
Okay.
I'm curious to see how this is going to go, because this is really going to make things interesting. I don't know what we're going to do next.
Yeah, you excited?
Nope.
Yeah.
We've got to continue with the show.
Oh,
No.
Okay.
Leave it there. We've got to move on with different things.
Okay.
So what comes next here?
Oh, I know. Games or music or maybe the lesson.
Stop for a second.
Let's do the VBS reveal. Yeah, let's do that.
The VBS theme review?
Yeah.
No.
We gotta do that. No.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's like
That's
a big announcement. I wanted to kind of build some suspension here.
But that's what they're here for.
Some hype.
No. Watch.
They're not here for VBS. They're here for Kiddie Campus.
Oh, see, she said she's here to watch VBS.
No, I'm pretty sure she said that she's here to watch her
the
daughter.
VBS theme. All right,
her daughter
drum roll,
is in Kiddie
please.
Campus. Okay, stop.
We're doing the drum roll.
2 things. I did not say do a drum roll. I'm concerned that you're not going to let us move forward unless we reveal the theme. And 2, that's your drum roll?
I mean, I
what
didn't
is
see
it? It's
you
like a
doing
fish
one.
out of water. I'm not ready to reveal the theme.
Well, we're going to reveal the theme now, right?
Okay, fine. We'll just get it out of the way. If you guys are cool with it, we'll just start by revealing this year's VBS theme. Are you guys okay with that?
All right. I'll start the countdown.
Let's count it down then.
All right. 100, 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91.
Stop.
But you said we could reveal the VBS theme.
I'm not counting down from 100.
What?
Okay, we're going to do this together. We're going to count down from 5.
10.
5.
10.
3.
7.
1.
Okay, fine, 5.
5. Okay, counting down from 5 all together. And we're going to reveal this year's theme. You guys ready?
All
right, you got to come with us. Here we go. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Introducing AMP. Live fully alive.
You know, that's kind of like me, you know. So we're going to give all the kids energy drinks. That kid's going to get an energy drink.
No.
That kid's going to get an energy drink.
No, please do not listen to what my colleague is telling you. We will not be giving your children energy drinks. This year's theme is actually about what Jesus was talking about in John chapter 10, verse 10. He said, I have come that people may have life. I want them to have it in the fullest possible way. That's what this year's VBS theme is about.
You know, that does sound more like a VBS theme compared to what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And energy drinks are dangerous. So, yeah, let's not do that.
And you know what? Speaking of VBS, here's a little bit more about this summer's VBS.
Where?
On the screen, Braden.
What screen?
Up there.
That's not a screen. That's a wall.
Do you see the picture?
It's not a screen. Ooh, that's really cool. Oh, hey, give me my scooter back. Hey, get back here.
All right, guys, if you will just stand with us as we start singing, we're going to start this off with a song. Oh, happy day, you wash my sin away. Oh, happy day, I'll never be the same. Greatest day in history. Death is beating, you have rescued me. Sing it out, Jesus is alive. The empty cross, the empty grave. Life eternal, you have won the day. Shout it out, Jesus is alive. He's alive. Wash my sin away. Oh, happy day, I'll never be the same. Forever I change. When I stand in that place, realize meeting face to face. I am yours, Jesus, you are mine. Endless joy and perfect peace. Earthly pain finally will cease. Celebrate, Jesus is alive. He's alive. Oh, happy day, you wash my sin away. Oh, happy day, I'll never be the same. Oh no, forever I am changed. Oh, what a glorious day. What a glorious way that you have saved me. And oh, what a glorious day. What a glorious day. Jesus. And oh, happy day. Come on.
right. As the kids are coming up and getting set, I just want to give you a heads up. You guys can have a seat. I almost felt for a second like I had power, like, please remain standing. Have a seat, please remain standing. Yeah. As the kids are getting set, I just want to give you a heads up that after they're done singing, they've got 3 or 4 songs. I want you to send one person from your family to start a line over here, and then we're going to play a video, and as that video is playing, just come down this way, get your child, and then head back this way to return to your seat. On Sunday mornings when we have communion and things like that, and we have a lot of people getting up, it just works to kind of have a one-way street. So we'll start over here, get your child, and then head down this way and return to your seat. You guys good on that? All right, it's a little bit different, but it's okay to try new things, right? So you guys get set up here, and then we're going to start your songs. And I got to tell you, in rehearsals, they have been singing so loud. They've been doing a really good job. The teachers have been doing really well at getting the kids to sing out, and they've got great voices too. They're singing, they're not screaming. You guys know the difference with kids? Sometimes they get so excited they just kind of scream. So we try to teach them, hey, sing, not scream. So I am excited for them to perform for you today because they do a really good job. You guys about ready? All right, sing it nice and loud. I'll get it.
Clap your hands and wave your arms, play the drums and then rock the guitar. So clap your hands and wave your arms. You can play the drums and then rock the guitar. We sing clap your hands and wave your arms, play the drums and then rock the guitar. Oh, clap your hands and wave your arms. You can play the drums and then rock the guitar. Sing, oh,
Didn't they do great? They did an awesome job. I love hearing them sing the songs, and my office is right next to one of the classrooms, so I got to hear them for weeks and weeks and weeks. So they did a great job. So here's how we're going to do it. We're going to play a video in just a second, but like I said at the beginning, if one person from your family will start forming a line right over here on this side of the steps, the teachers will work with you to get your child off the stage and back to you, and you just continue this way and return to your seat. And as you're in line doing this, we're going to go ahead and play a video. This video is the official theme music video for this summer's VBS. So another little dose of a VBS sneak peek. It's this summer's theme song music video. So form a nice, neat line here, and you can play the video.
I see the way you live. I see the way you love. I want to live like you. Oh, I want to love the way you do. I don't wanna wait forever. I know that your plans are greater. I am ready now, 'cause there's nothing better, no. Whoa, and now I know. I wanna live fully alive. Oh, I wanna live fully alive. I wanna live for you in everything I do. 'Cause I wanna live fully alive. Fully I see the way you live. I see the way you love. And I want to live like you. Oh, I want to love the way you do it. I don't wanna wait forever. I know that your plans are greater. I am ready now, 'cause there's nothing better, no. Whoa, and now I know. Oh, I wanna live fully alive. Oh, I wanna live fully alive. I wanna live for you in everything I do. 'Cause I wanna live fully alive. Fully alive. I wanna live. No, I'm never looking back, never looking back. No, I'm never looking back, never looking back. No, I'm never looking back, never looking back. Yeah, he lives inside, and now I am alive. Oh, I wanna live fully alive. Oh, I wanna live fully alive. I wanna live for you in everything I do. 'Cause I wanna live fully alive. Fully alive. Oh, I wanna live fully alive.
Isn't that song really catchy? That's a good song. So I'm excited for this summer. The band is going to learn how to play that, because at VBS we always kind of treat the kids to live music and things like that. So we have some youth group involvement. Our youth leader is Mr. Adam Miller. He's kind of sneaking in the back there, but he has put together this group to play a really fun Easter game that I've just kind of called Peeps on a Pole. You guys like Marshmallow Peeps? I know some people love them, some people hate them. But hopefully the kids in the chairs love them, because here's how this game's going to work. The student in the chair is going to have to keep their hands on the seat of their chair. They cannot use their hands. They have to look up, open their mouth, and then their partner has a peep on a pole. And so we're going to start the timer in just a second. It's going to be a 1-minute timer, kind of like a minute to win it situation. And the team that is able to eat the most peeps in 1 minute wins. Very simple. You guys got it? All right, you guys ready? What's that? They can stand behind him. Stand behind him or to the side, it doesn't matter. You just got to try to dangle it in front. I'm kind of curious to see how this is going to go because this is kind of like a cat toy, you know, on a string. You just like bounce it around. So they're going to be working together. We have Blessing and, is it Maggie? Yes. Blessing and Maggie. We have Brody and Skylar. We have, what's your name? Cora and Izzy. And we have Jesse and Lainey. So you guys ready to see some peeps on a pole action here? You guys ready? All right, start that countdown. Oh, we already got one right off the bat. Lainey's got one. Good job. Go ahead and start another.
Yeah, just drop it. Quickly. Go,
oh, Skylar, he's got two.
Beat him faster.
Put your hands together, guys. Good job, Izzy.
Come on.
30 seconds left. You're halfway there. I think Skylar's on 3. How many is that for you? 2. Skylar's on 4. Oh, goodness. Oh, she's got a mouthful of peeps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Very nicely done. That was a hard game to play. Lainey was battling a case of the giggles. This is kind of like this. You know what? This is like the real Chubby Bunny. Do you guys know that game? You stuff marshmallows in, but this is a marshmallow bunny in essence. So this is the real Chubby Bunny. Give it up for our youth. I believe Skylar is the winner.
He did not swallow any of his. So does that count? It is. You have to eat.
You know what? You got to get it in the mouth. It's like Chubby Bunny rules. So Skylar's our winner. How many you get? 5?
I don't know.
5? Very nice. You guys said 5? You know what? Okay, we have some controversies here, but you know what? You're all winners because you all got mouthful of peeps.
We'll talk about this later.
Way to go, guys. Give it up.
Here. Hey.
All right, the youth is going to clear the stage and get ready for our next game, and while they're doing that, Braden and I are going to read off the winners of the auction items. Now, just to be clear, we're just going to read names. We're not going to go ahead and do items and all that. But if you hear your name mentioned, you can head on over to the check-in counter. It's right outside the Kiddie Campus hallway. It's the long counter in front of the orange wall. Okay, so if you hear your name, when we're done in here, go over to the check-in counter. Craig Luthi and Becky Wright.
Deborah Duckwall. Judy Frank.
Brockington Boyd.
Nate Chu?
Yep, Nate Chu.
Nate Chu.
Deborah Duckwall.
Lindsay Goff.
Judy Frank.
Lindsay Crawford.
Bob Doherty. Carrie Gross.
Michelle Lane.
Kai,
Lindsay Goff.
Okay. Kai Brown.
Lindsay Goff.
Rob Knox.
Don Lloyd.
Colton Sparks.
Carrie Gross.
Kai Brown again.
Beth Foss.
Joe Becker.
Lindsay Goff again.
Paula Luthi.
Beth Foss.
Carolyn Lane.
Judy Petts? Something?
Peters.
Peters, okay.
Peters.
It was in cursive.
And my last one is Ashley Chu.
Bob Daughtry.
Okay, you have a few more there?
Take some. Dana Alford.
Don Lloyd.
Lindsay Goff. Judy Frank.
I've got several Judy Franks here.
You got any
Another Judy Frank.
Take some more.
Judy's the big winner of the night, I believe. You can go ahead and take those. There you go.
Sally Petty.
Kelly Jennings.
Glenda Horine.
Horine. All right, I believe that's it. Braden, will you go and get the props for our next game?
Yes, I will.
And I'm going to explain our next game because I love Easter baskets, and I'm one of those people that loves having Peeps in my Easter basket with chocolate bunnies, Cadbury cream eggs. Do you guys like Cadbury cream eggs? And then there's like the Cadbury caramel eggs, which I think are even a little bit better. But, you know, Easter baskets, as good as they are, they're not truly telling of the real Easter story. What we have today are Easter laundry baskets. And I want to explain this as we get it set up. Braden, why don't you go find 6 kids who could play this game. Here's how this is going to work. Inside each of these baskets are plastic Easter eggs. And in those Easter eggs are 5 parts of the Easter story. Why are we doing laundry baskets? Because the Bible tells us that when Jesus came down from heaven, he came into our messy world, a world that's kind of like dirty laundry. He was in heaven. He was at the Father's right hand. It was good. But because he loves us so much to come and give his life for us, he came into a messy world. Do you guys like picking through the dirty laundry? Do you? All right. So here's the thing. In each of these baskets are 10 eggs, and 5 of them are pieces of paper. The first team to find their 5 pieces of paper wins, and then we're going to put those pieces of paper in order to recap what the Easter story really is. All right? So this is our Easter laundry baskets game. You guys so we got Isaac and Levi. You guys work together to find the Easter eggs. You got to find 5 pieces of paper in your basket. We have Ava, and what's your name? Kylie? Ava and Kylie are right here in the middle, and we have Avalyn and Ketty over here. You guys ready to cheer them on? All right, when the music starts, start digging through your dirty laundry to find your Easter eggs. The first team to find their 5 pieces of paper win. Oh, and by the way, I put Braden in charge of hiding these, and he was like really mean. He was like stuffing it in socks, and there's an oven mitt that has an Easter. So look very carefully, all right? Go ahead and roll that music. You guys can start. Go ahead, get into it. First team to find their 5 pieces of paper wins.
You got one.
Go ahead and crack it open, see if it's... There you go, we've got one over here.
You got 1 paper.
So go ahead and set it on the ground.
Papers here, open them up.
Some of these eggs are empty because, of course, Easter reminds us of the empty tomb. Isaac's got one, keep looking. Set it down here, keep looking.
You got 1 more. Put your paper down, put the eggs down, keep looking.
We've got 2 over here. Keep digging, fast, fast, fast. Check your eggs, check and see if you've got paper in them.
All right, we got 3 over here.
We got 3 over here.
Here, keep digging, here. Put the paper
Keep
down,
going,
keep looking
for
for
it,
eggs.
guys. Get some eggs out of there. Oh, here's one. Did that come out of your bucket, Mason? Or Levi, I'm sorry.
Oh, you got a paper.
There's one down there.
Just set it down.
That
Where's all your
one.
papers? Put your papers up here so we don't lose them. We got 3 here.
Got 3 over here. Got 3 over here.
No, 4. They got 4.
Oh, we got 4. They just need one more. You
got to find that next egg. It's hidden really well. You got 2?
You guys have 2?
I'll take 2. I'm going to put them out here so that everyone can see how many you got.
All right.
They might be in pockets. They could be wrapped up in clothes.
There's one in here. Braden did a really good job hiding these. Oh, check that one. No?
Did you get that egg?
Oh, there's one here. If that's it.
Keep looking, yep. Oh, you got 3? They got 3.
Nothing. It was an empty. Keep patting it out. Oh,
they got 5.
Goodness, we have 5 here. Apparently, we still need to work on counting at Kiddie Campus. We have a winning team over here. We've got Levi and Isaac. Good job. All right, well, you guys go ahead and throw everything back in your baskets, and Mr. Braden will take them off the stage. And as they're doing that, let's go ahead, just so we're all on the same page, let's recap what was on these pieces of paper, and let's put them in the right order. So, Troy, let's get that first one up on the screen. The first part of the Easter story, I think of when Jesus goes to a garden to pray and chooses to obey God's will to give his life. You guys can go back and find your moms and dads. Good job. Thanks for playing the game. Didn't they do great? All right. And what happened after this? What's next? We have Jesus is arrested in the garden and put on trial, although he has done nothing wrong. Next, Jesus is beaten and put to death on the cross and buried. This is like the low point of the story. But it's not over. Next, on their pieces of paper, it said, Mary, Martha, and some of the disciples visit the empty tomb, and they're confused. They didn't expect Jesus to come back to life, so they got there and they thought people stole his body. They were really confused. And lastly, we have a breaking news update. Jesus beat death and is alive again. Fully alive, in keeping with this summer's VBS theme, Amped, Live Fully Alive. So once again, give it up for the kids. Kids who normally attend here. I got to tell you, I'm having fun so far at our first ever Easter FX. The games were fun. The Peeps game was pretty awesome. And then that game that the kids just played, I think that's a good way to kind of tie into the Easter story and hear what it's really about. So if you guys are having fun, let me hear you say, yeah! That was good. Although, Braden, you were so high energy earlier. I'm just kind of wondering what's going on here. Everything all right? Oh, you know what? I know what it is. You guys know what's happening here? Is he had all those energy drinks and now he's like crashing. You guys know what I'm talking about?
No, it's not that. I'm not having an energy crash. I've just been thinking.
Oh, thinking.
Yes.
That's a first.
I'm thinking about, why do we celebrate Jesus dying and coming back to life? Is it just because it's the greatest miracle ever to happen, or what?
Well, it is the greatest miracle to ever happen. But I think what you're asking is that sometimes we get so excited about Jesus dying, and then 3 days later he's alive again, and it's like, wow, that's a really great miracle. But what you're asking is, what does it all
mean?
What does it mean? Why is that important? So, do you want to know what it means?
Yeah, I do.
You guys want to know what it means? Tell you what, let's go to Colossians chapter 1, verses 19 through 20. Here's what it says, Mr. Braden. It says, God was pleased for all of himself to live in the Son, and through him, God was happy to bring all things back to himself again, things on earth and things in heaven. God made peace using the blood sacrifice of his Son on the cross. That's why it's important.
Whoa, slow down there, man. I mean, that's a lot of words. I mean, I don't want to look at all those words and what does it all mean?
We'll break it down.
Okay.
All right, so the first part. God was pleased for all of himself to live in the Son. Okay, Jesus is God's Son. So Jesus and God, they have the same powers, okay? Mm-hmm. But even more than that, the way that Jesus lived his life, I mean, he was the perfect example of love.
Okay.
And that made God really happy and pleased.
So Jesus is God's Son. He's perfect. I get all
that.
that.
Right, he's perfect, yeah.
But what's separated from God? I mean, we need to know that.
Who?
No, I said what?
Who? It's who.
What?
Who?
Who, what, when, where, why? I'm so confused.
Okay, you said what got separated from God. The question is actually who got separated from God, and the answer is we. We got separated from God.
How can we get separated from God if he's here and all around here? I mean, how can we get separated from here if he's everywhere?
Okay, it's not like God's on that side of the room and we're on that side of the room and we're separated. We were separated from God kind of in the sense that we didn't have a relationship with God. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does. So, but God didn't love us? I thought he did.
God loves us. The separation was more on our end. Tell you what, let's keep going with the next verse, okay? Because we're on this great passage here. It says, at one time, you were separated from God. You were his enemies in your minds because the evil you did was against him.
How can I be an enemy of God? I'm not evil.
But you're not perfect.
Yeah, but nobody's perfect.
Well, you said Jesus was perfect.
But, Jesus was God's Son. Just because I'm not perfect, though, doesn't mean I'm evil.
Yeah, but in this case, when it comes to being in relationship with God, you're either perfect or you're not. Because, God's perfect.
Okay, I guess that's fair, but I mean, it's not fair. You need to prove it, you know?
Okay, all right, settle down.
Okay.
All right, tell you what. Do you like board games?
I love board games. You know who we should ask who likes board games? Let's go ask the people in the crowd. Yeah.
Whatever.
Do you like board games? I like board games. High five. Yeah. Oh. Do you like board games? I high five. Yeah. Yeah. Do you like board games? Yeah. Woo. Board games. Who likes board games? Yeah. Do you like board games over here? You like board games? Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Welcome back. I missed you.
Okay.
All right, so on my board game path here, I have all of the 10 commandments that are mentioned in the Bible. And why do we have all these commandments? Well, see, we're down here, and God is down on that end. So it's kind of like we're at the start, God's down there, we're separated because all these things keep us apart from God. And we have these 10 commandments because way back at the beginning, Adam and Eve made a bad choice to try to be their own God. And, well, ever since then, we've had kind of a behavior problem with people. But God loved us so much that he gave us these 10 commandments to show us how we can love other people and love him in a better way.
All right, well, let's get this game started then.
Go ahead and roll the dice, and let's get going. All right, so we got 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right. So don't steal things.
Don't steal things.
Don't steal things. That's one of the commandments.
I've never stole anything.
Never?
Never.
Ever?
Ever.
Okay, hold on. Not even when you were a kid and you just like stole something from a friend's house because you really wanted it?
That doesn't really count though, does it?
Well, perfect means no mistakes. So back to the beginning.
Fine.
Tell you what, I'll give you another chance to roll.
All right.
Big money, big money, big money, big money. All right, there you go.
5.
All right, we got a 5. 1,
2,
2, 3, 4,
5.
5. Obey your mom and dad. How are you doing with that one?
Yeah, I do struggle with that sometimes. But, I mean, this next one, do not kill. I don't kill people. I mean, I've never killed anyone in my life.
Okay, all right, fair enough. But it's not exactly that simple. Have you ever gotten angry with someone? Have you ever, like, wanted to get into a fight? Or have you ever gotten into a fight or called someone a mean name?
I mean, getting in a fight, getting angry, or name calling is not the same thing as killing somebody. It's like killing somebody is over here. That's all over here.
We got to look at what Jesus said, though. And for that, we got to turn to Matthew chapter 5. Here's what Jesus says about this commandment. He says, "You have heard it said to our people long ago, you must not kill anyone. Any person who kills another will be judged. But I tell you, don't be angry with anyone. If you are angry with others, you will be judged." And you know what? He even goes on to say that name calling, well, that counts against it too.
I get it. I need to go back to the start. I'm never going to get anywhere in this game. You know, I'm just doomed. I'm just doomed.
All right. I've got good news for you. You're not doomed. All right? You're not doomed.
I'm not doomed.
Let's go back to Colossians chapter 1 where we were earlier. We've got one more verse to get through. And here's what it says. This is the good news. But now he, God, has made you his friends again. He did this by the death Christ suffered while he was in his body. He did it so that he could present you to himself as people who are holy, blameless, and without anything that would make you guilty before him.
So I'm not doomed, and I'm friends with God again?
Yeah, you're friends with God again. Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing. You know, but still, what does all this...
How does it work?
How does it work?
Well, here's the thing. Okay, we established the fact that Jesus is God's son and Jesus is perfect. And because he was perfect, he's the only one who can make us perfect in front of God. And he gave his life. The most important, the most valuable thing, the most he could offer. He gave his life so that we could be perfect before God. That's what it talks about when it says that he gave his blood. Because blood is a symbol for life.
So that's what all that talking about the blood means.
Yeah,
so
in fact.
If I make a mistake, though, does that cancel out everything?
No. Here's the thing. Okay, God's down here. And it's kind of like Jesus rolled out the red carpet for us. Of course, red in this sense refers to his blood. But his blood covered all the mistakes that we've made. So like you tried to walk on this board game path earlier, and it didn't work out for you, did it?
No.
So
wait,
because
I can walk on
Jesus
the
gave
board
his
path now?
life, yeah, you can go now, and you are made right through Jesus, and it's through Jesus' blood, the fact that he gave his life, easy there.
Yeah, that's
The fact that Jesus gave his life brings us back to God again.
Wow, that's amazing. I never thought about it. So if I make another mistake, it won't matter.
No, you know what? It is finished.
Oh, well, guys,
No,
it was
no,
nice of you to come out to VBX. Have a nice day. Drive safe.
No.
What?
I'm not saying it is finished like the
Oh,
show's over. We're
okay.
almost there. But it is finished. Those are the last 3 words that Jesus cried out when he was on the cross dying. And what he meant by those words, those 3 precious words, is that on that day, in that moment, it covers everyone for all of time.
Oh,
yeah.
That makes sense. So I should go out and do my very best and for God, and then if I'm gonna make some mistakes here and there, but God will forgive me, and I still should try my best to not make those mistakes.
Right, yeah. That's what's great about it.
Yeah.
It is finished. Tell you what, let's go ahead and pray, and then we'll have the band come out before we dismiss. Dear Heavenly Father, will you guys pray with me? Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this story that we can look back on. Year after year, Lord, we celebrate it. We get excited about it, but help us to really think about how important it is that we can be in relationship with you, that you've made us your friends again by what your Son did on the cross. Lord, this is a truth that should not be taken lightly. Help us to really savor it, to apply it to our lives, to share it with others, and to continue seeking you even when we have questions. It's in your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right.
All right, stand with us for one last time. We'll sing one more song and we'll get out of here. Once and for all, you offered up your life for one and all, the perfect sacrifice. Atoning blood was shed. Love conquered when you said, it is finished, it is done. To the world salvation comes. Hallelujah, we're alive. Hell was silence when you cried, it is finished. It is shook and trembled, the sun bowed its head. The veil of the temple was open for men. As Jesus went down in the cold of the grave, defeated the darkness when he overcame. The keys of his kingdom were placed into hands of children and priests and of fishers of men. Through all generations his voice will be heard. Creation resounds the victorious word. It is finished, it is done. To the world salvation comes. Hallelujah, we're alive. There was silence when you cried. It is finished, it is done. Now complete the work of
All right, I'm going to dismiss you in just a second, but just a quick heads up, as you leave, we have stickers and a VBS magnet for everyone as they leave. So as you head out these doors, the youth group kids who were up here earlier, they're at the back doors. So make sure you get a sticker and a VBS magnet. Put that magnet on your fridge. It's kind of like a save the date sort of deal. It has some of the essential information for our VBS that will be at the end of July. But let me go ahead and close you out with a benediction. Pastor Rob always says in order to receive something, you got to hold your hands out like this. So in order to receive the benediction, hold your hands out like this. So go forth now, knowing that you are made right through Jesus, that you can approach God holy and blameless through what he has done on the cross. Go now in peace.
Death is beaten, you have rescued me. Sing it out, Jesus is alive. Empty cross, the empty grave. Life eternal, you have won the day. Shout it out, Jesus is alive. He's alive. And oh, happy day, happy day. You wash my sin away. Oh, happy day, I'll never be the same. Forever I am changed. When I stand in that place, realize meeting face to face. I am yours, Jesus, you are mine. Endless joy, perfect peace. Earthly pain finally will cease. Celebrate, Jesus is alive. He's alive. And oh, happy day. You wash my sin away. Oh, happy day. I'll never be the same. Forever I am changed. Oh, what a glorious day. What a glorious way that you have saved me. And oh, what a glorious day. What a glorious